In today's episode, we have a Loonie hunt for you guys. Now, recently, Loonies have become quite the hot ticket item here in Canada, so I'm really hoping this box right here will bear us some good fruits. So this box they gave us is in pretty darn rough shape, and we're not actually going to be hunting a full $1,000, but we do have $925 in rolls. That's all they could give us today, and we do not have any brand new machine wrapped rolls. We do have a whole lot of customer rolls. The only machine wrapped roll we have is this right here. I made sure to check for enders, and they're looking like some old diadem loons in there. But before I start tearing into these rolls, I would really appreciate if you all would hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you're new and you'd like to see more coin roll hunting and coin collecting videos just like this. Also, if you guys would like to purchase my mats or any of the stuff I use in my videos, the links will be in the description below. Then what do you say? We get loony with it. Just starting this off at roll number 1, we already have our first decent find here. I'm a big fan of the design on this Loonie. This is the 2019 Equality. I like to hold on to these. They have a bit of a premium if you sell them online. And they're just a very nice, beautiful coin. So one for the board, and we'll keep going along. Roll number 2, we got ourselves yet another find, and look what it's going to be. Another 2019 Equality. So I won't complain pulling these in this condition. I mean, it's still rather new, but they're pretty hard to find. I've of the Loonie hunts that I have done in the past, I haven't found too many of them. So as long as I can find them in good condition like this, they're definitely a keeper for me. Roll number 6, and we haven't hit anything too crazy, but we did just find a lucky loon right here, and it's not in the greatest shape. If I can find one in a little better shape than this, I will hold on to it, but I just wanted to show you guys this because it is a cool one to look out for, and you know, maybe this will be a sign of some good stuff to come. Roll number 8, we just found ourselves another goodie here. This right here is the Terry Fox Loonie, and you should probably hold on to any of these that you find because there are several different variations for it. The main variations you want to keep an eye out for are the different grass variations. So some will have grass, like this one you see right here. There's grass in the foreground and there's grass in the background around his feet and legs there. And then there's trees. Some variations will have no trees, but the main one you want to look for is the no grass variation. If you can find one with none of this grass around his feet, you got yourselves a pretty darn valuable Loonie. But still, it was 2005 that these were made, so it's in pretty good shape for being that old, and you don't find them too often. So I will put this to the side and we will keep going along. Roll number 10, and we just found something very nice here. Now this is actually an oldie for a Loonie, and look at the luster left on this bad boy right here. So this is a 1992. I'm pretty sure it's called the Confederation. They're in front of the Parliament building right there, and I'm not sure if this is a proof or a specimen, or if I just got really lucky and got a nice circulation strike in amazing condition, but this is beautiful. I might switch it out for my album during this video. If not, I'll do it after the video, but this is very nice. I'm happy to find this right here, so put that up there. Whoop, and then keep going along. Well, I think someone may have dumped an uncirculated roll of these at some point because we just found another one of these right here in just as good a condition as that last one. So I think there might have been an uncirculated roll of these 1992s sitting around somewhere that somebody busted open. So that's definitely good for me. I won't complain about that. We'll see if there's any more up in this roll ahead that I can see, but I'm not seeing any right now. Oh, right there. See, that's why. Yep, one more right there. So I think my theory might be correct. If you guys want to let me know what you think. Are these proof specimens, or did someone bust open an uncirc roll? Either way, some very nice, beautiful old Loonies to add to the collection. What's this one right here? Ooh, this looks like a nice Olympic too. In good shape. I'm not too sure which year this one is. 2006. So this might be an album replacement right here as well. Very nice. Roll number 12, and look what we just found here. We saw one of them earlier, but not as in good a shape as this one. We got a 2016 Lucky Loonie in beautiful, almost uncirculated shape. So this is more what I was looking for. So definitely a keeper hopefully, maybe there'll be something a little newer and a little better, and maybe with a little more color up ahead. Roll number 20. We just found something pretty cool here. I found a few of these so far, but not in this kind of condition. This is a 2010 Navy dollar. So the only reason I'm going to hold on to it is based on the condition. With the thing with Loonies is they're pretty modern. They started in 1987, so really the only point in hanging on to them is if you can resell them, if they're in really good condition, or if you need them for your collection. So I'm keeping all of that in mind. I'm really hoping maybe there will be a few hockey Loonies up ahead because I'm a big fan of those, but still, this one is pretty darn cool, I got to say, and I don't see them in this good a condition very often. Well, just one roll down, I guess. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear, because we just pulled our first NHL Loonie, a nice maple leaf Loonie right here. These are just absolutely beautiful, and I really like finding these because I'm not the biggest fan of hockey, but you know, for other collectors, it's kind of a double shot because you got both the collectability for the coin and you got the Toronto Maple Leafs, so it appeals to both coin collectors and hockey collectors. So very nice. Hopefully we can get that Montreal Canadiens as well. All the way down at roll 38. The finds have really started to cool down here, but we have something pretty good that we just found. Not in great condition, but we got ourselves that Montreal Canadiens hockey Loonie. Sorry, Montreal Canadian hockey Loonie. So we got ourselves both the NHLs. I'm definitely pretty stoked about that. It'd be nice to get one in better condition. I still got a few rolls left to go here in this hunt, and then I will wrap this up for you guys. Well, just 5 rolls left to go, and we're still finding some good stuff here. We got our third 2019 quality Loonie, so another one bites the dust. Just a little bit farther down in that same roll, and I think we just might have found something pretty good here, guys, because I have not found one of these before. I think this is the 100th Grey Cup, so I'm not sure if this was meant for circulation. I'm pretty sure it was 2012, so I think there might have been also some football Loonies out there too, because as far as I know, the Grey Cup is the championship for the CFL. But if you guys want to let me know, if you guys have some information on that, you know, I'm a pretty big novice when it comes to sports and stuff like that. So coins are more my forte, but a very beautiful Loonie, not in the greatest shape, but still, I haven't found any before. So I am happy to add this to my collection. Well, just one roll down, and I think this is a little bit more what we were talking about here. We found that same Grey Cup Loonie, but this one is in a lot better shape, so this one is definitely a little better of a keeper, but I think honestly I'll hold on to both of them because I have not found any of these before, and I will definitely check out the mintage, and I will hit you up with what the mintage for this is below right here. But a pretty cool little sports Loonie, you know, all the different variations for this Canadian coinage is just so awesome. It makes me very happy to be here in Canada and be a coin collector. Alrighty, well, I have concluded this hunt. Before I start breaking down these finds, I would really appreciate if you all would hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more coin roll hunting and coin collecting videos just like this. So, over here we have the 2 Grey Cups. We got one in good condition, one in not so good condition. We have one 1987 here that has quite a bit of luster left on it, and it is also a bit of a toner. So I have a feeling this might have been broken out of a specimen set, because a lot of the time specimen coins like this will get toning around the edges and toning around one side that is the side facing out in the set. So that is my theory. If you guys want to let me know what you think, but for an 87, that is in pretty darn good shape right there. We got a nice pile of these 1992 Centennials. I found one more, not in as good a shape as those other ones, but this one has a pretty nice finish of its own here. But these ones are definitely all uncirculated, most likely broken out of rolls. Very nice strikes on them. We found ourselves that Toronto Maple Leaf right there. We got a nice pile of the 2019 Equalities, all in very good shape. We got ourselves right here this 2010 Navy dollar. We got ourselves 2 Terry Foxes. We found one more that we didn't tune you guys in for, but I did make sure to check for the variation. Nothing crazy there. We got ourselves 1 Lucky Loon in pretty decent shape, so I'll definitely hold on to that as well. We got ourselves that Montreal Canadian Loonie, and right here is another Olympic Loonie in pretty good shape. I think I might be able to switch it out in my book. So all in all, this was actually a great Loonie hunt. We didn't get ourselves the new 2020 colored, but that's okay. It might take a little while to work its way into circulation. I can't really complain when you find all this good stuff. That's the great thing about Canadian coin roll hunting, guys. The sky is the limit as long as you know what to look for, as long as you have an idea of what you like. In this episode, we have a $1,000 Toonie hunt for you guys. Right here, we have $1,000 in customer wrapped rolls. I made sure to check for enders and stuff like that, and I didn't see anything too crazy. They're looking pretty old for that, so nothing special, but what I do have is 3 rolls right here, and the enders on these rolls are double obverse enders. So I have no idea what is inside these uncirculated rolls. They could be 2020s, they could be Bill Reeds, they could be victory toonies, which is what I'm really hoping for. I'm going to bust one of these open at the very end of this hunt to see what it is we got, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But before I can start busting into these rolls right here, I would really appreciate it if y'all would hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more coin roll hunting and coin collecting videos just like this. And then what do you guys say? We start our very first full $1,000 Toonie hunt. Well, starting to get to about the halfway mark, and we hadn't found a single thing. I was starting to get pretty worried, and we just found our first Bill Reed. Now, a lot of Canadian coin roll hunters would probably hold on to this because it's a new design. It's very beautiful. I'm more of a fan of the colored design, but I've already found quite a few of these, and they're not the lowest mintage ever. So, to be honest, I'm just going to release this back into the wild. If any of you guys want to claim it, hey, it's all yours. But this, up next, right ahead, we just found ourselves a colored 2019 D-Day. Now, this is one of my favorite Canadian toonies. I will hit you guys up with the mintage below, but I absolutely love the design of these colored D-Days. This one is in good shape too, which is very nice. It's almost uncirculated, I would say. So very beautiful find. At least we got something before we tear into those uncirculated rolls, but I'll keep going along and hope maybe we can get a few more colors just like this, and pray maybe we can get one of the holy grails, that 2017 glow in the dark. Couple more rolls down. Look what we just pulled. Another one. D-Day 2019 colored. Looks to be in almost as good a condition as the last one. So add this to the board. Man, these are beautiful coins. We are a few rolls ahead, and we have victory. Oh my God, we have been looking for this for weeks and weeks. Look at how beautiful this Toonie is, and it even gave us a colored one. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Oh Lordy, yes. Well, I'm not even too sure about those uncirculated rolls, if I even really need to tear into those. Of course, I still will, because who knows what lies inside. But we have already accomplished our mission. We have ourselves our very first wild victory Toonie here, and look at the condition on this. I'm going to flip this up right now, so when I show you at the end, this will be in a coin flip. But look at how beautiful this coin right here is. Yes. Well, I got 2 customer wrap rolls left to go, but look what we just went and found another one of here. We just got our second colored V Toonie. Now this is insane. I can't believe I haven't found any other really good colors in here, and there's so many other ones to look like the Remembrance series and stuff like that, the glow in the dark, and I'm just finding these colored V Toonies galore. Well, I mean, 2 isn't really galore, but I am not complaining, guys. These are worth quite a bit right now. I would say almost 2 times the actual value, especially for these colored ones. I am a huge fan. I almost couldn't resist buying one of these, but I'm glad that I held off, because this hunt right here is definitely paying out. So hopefully we can find maybe another one of these or something else pretty cool. But if not, then we will see what is inside those uncirculated rolls, because it could be anything for all we know. Okay, sorry, I should have actually finished going through that roll, because look what we got up next. That is not a V-Toonie, but we got another one right here. This is that same roll that we were just going through. Finished going through all the customer wrapped rolls. That was pretty epic. I have to say, I didn't expect to get one of those colored V-nickels, so to be able to pull those from the customer rolls is amazing. You know, those just came out 3 weeks ago or a month ago, and they're super low mintage, and everyone has been gunning for them. I know some of the other Canadian coin roll hunters out there who hunt toonies all the time have only found a couple so far, so I am very lucky, very blessed, but I am also very curious what we are going to have in these rolls. Now, I'm guessing most likely they're going to be uncirculated, just polar bear 2020s, but there's only one way to find out. So what do you say? We tear into these rolls and see what we're going to have. Actually, wait, before I can tear into these rolls, I would really appreciate one more time if you guys would hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more coin roll hunting and coin collecting videos just like this. And then let's do it, guys. Let's see what we got. We're going to be able to tell right away here by... No. No. Guys. I think we got it, guys. I think we just got 3 rolls of uncirculated V-Toonies. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. We have done it. We have done it. Oh my God, there's uncolored ones in here too. This is epic, guys. So I'm definitely going to hold on to one of these other rolls too. Oh my, we have hit the jackpot here. This is our lucky day. I was wondering, because the fact that these are double facing obverse, I thought maybe the mint might have released it like that on purpose, so people wouldn't exactly know what they're getting their hands on, because if everybody wants to get their hands on these, then it might make it a little difficult if they're all facing reverse face out. But oh my God, we have stricken gold here. We have ourselves uncolored and colored V-Toonies. We have ourselves D-Day coloreds. In today's episode, we have a $1 Loonie hunt for you guys. I went and I picked myself up quite a few rolls. Unfortunately, this isn't a full box, but we do have mostly a full box here. I think we have almost $700 worth. And guys, we have an ender here that I am very excited about. Now, this is not a Loonie. Some of you might already know what this is, but this right here is a 50-cent coin, and it is actually 2017. I already know what it is, and it is definitely NIFC. So this is actually worth a couple bucks right off the bat. I'm very excited to get that out and be able to get a close look at it. I will definitely save that for last, because you know you got to save what's best for last. But we have a bunch of machine wrapped rolls in here. We have a whole lot of variation. Unfortunately, some of them are ticked off. I don't know if that means they've already been searched. I mean, if any of you guys have searched these rolls, please let me know down in the comments. But I am very excited for this hunt. I am very hopeful that maybe there will be one of these new 2020 colored Loonies lying ahead in here. But before I can break into this box, I'd really appreciate if y'all would hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more coin roll hunting and coin collecting videos just like this. Also, if you would like to purchase my mats, the link will be in the description below. And then what do you say? We get loony with it, guys. Unfortunately, I forgot to pick myself up some extra rolls to rewrap these machine wrap rolls. So it looks like I'm just chucking them back into the box. But we have our first find here. Now, I suggest that you guys be pretty stringent in terms of what you keep for Loonies, or else you would go broke pretty darn quick. But this is in good condition, and it is an NHL Toronto Maple Leafs Loonie. I do hold on to these because they have a tiny premium, so one fine for the board. Keep going along. Just a couple rolls down, and it looks like we might have gotten a really good find here, guys. I don't know if this is a proof or what is going on, if it is uncirculated, but the condition on this bad boy and the luster for this Olympic Loonie right here, 2006, has me thinking that something special about it, or it's definitely in good enough shape for me to hold on to. The nicest one of these I have found by far. That is a really nice Loonie right there. So another great find. hopefully we can find a few more goodies like this up ahead, even if they aren't that new one. I don't mind finding nice almost mint state loonies like this one right here. So another one for the board. A couple rolls down, and I didn't tune you guys in for it, but I did actually find yet another one of these right here, and they are definitely in really good shape considering that this right here is the same one. And just look how that one looks. That is gross. It has no luster on it. So these right here are very beautiful. I'm very glad I found those. They have a little bit of sticky gooiness on the back of that one right there, but it's all good. But look what we just found, another one of right here. I'm going to try not to touch it too much because this is going to be the best shape one I found so far in the wild. Look at the reverse on that right there. Now that is what I call a Toronto Maple Leafs Loonie. Beautiful. So I will add this with the other one that we found right there and keep going along. Got ourselves another decent find here. It's going to be a 2008 Olympic Loon. Look at that right there. And these usually aren't in good shape when I find them, so this is definitely a keeper. Whoop, throw it up there. Just a little bit farther down, we found something pretty cool here. I don't think I'm actually going to hold on to it because this is a little bit higher mintage, around 25 million. So in terms of higher denominations, I'm not really looking to hold on to stuff like this unless it is absolutely pristine. And this one, as you see, is a little worn away, but it's still a very nice Loonie. I really like the designs on there, and it's very cool. But I think I'm just going to toss this back into the wild and keep going along. Well, guys, we have made it here to the end of this hunt. Like I said, I saved the best for last, so we have this really awesome ender, and who knows what else could be in this roll. I mean, if this made its way in there, who knows what other goodies could have made its way into this roll. But before I can start opening this bad boy up live for you guys, I would really appreciate if you all would hit that thumbs up one more time and subscribe for more content just like this. And then what do you say we bust this bad boy open and see if we got just 150 cent today or a couple? Well, I only see one, and it looks like it's just on the end there. I don't know if someone put that there maybe to mark that they have already searched this roll, but let's see here. Let's get to it. Oh, that is nice. Look at that. I have not seen a 50 cent with this modern Queen Elizabeth head on there, so that is definitely very cool. And then look at that, guys. The 2017 150 years Canadian 50-cent piece. This is NIFC right here, and this is honestly probably worth more than any of these Loonies we have found tonight. This is worth a couple bucks. I have not found one of these yet or even bought one of them for my collection, so an awesome score. I'm going to go through the rest of this roll really quickly off camera, and then I will wrap this up for you guys. But a very sweet 50-cent piece in a $1 roll. Unfortunately, we did not strike ourselves that new colored Loonie today, but it is all good because we did find ourselves this beauty right here. You know, you don't find stuff like this when you're hunting Loonies or really anything in Canada very often, NIFCs and stuff, so this is really cool. I mean, I knew I had it right off the bat because it was an ender, which is pretty strange, but I ain't gonna complain. This is worth at least a buck or two for sure, and it is just a very beautiful, nice NIFC Canadian 50-cent piece. The composition, I believe, is just steel, so it ain't silver or anything, but we got some nice other Loonies here to add to our Loonie stack. Like I said, I only keep the ones that are almost mint state, or else I would not hold on to them. I would go broke, and I'd suggest for you guys, you only hold on to Loonies if they are in very good condition, or you will be a very poor coin roll hunter. In today's episode, we're going to be doing a $1 Loonie hunt for you guys. It's been a little while since we've hunted $1 coins here in the Coin Cave, but I decided to mix it up a bit for you guys, and I do have the Whitman album with many slots that need to be filled. So what do you say I show you all of the different Loonies that I'm going to be looking for today? Here we have it, the Canadian dollar Whitman album here. We have many slots that we are looking to fill. I only have one Loonie in there so far. Now, this is the 1987 to 2008 Olympics album, so I'm going to be looking to fill this out today. I'm going to be looking for any other rare low mintage finds I can get my hands on before I do start this hunt off. I'd really appreciate if you all would hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you're new and you'd like to see more coin roll hunting and coin collecting videos just like this. And what do you say I start tearing into these $1 rolls? Whoa, this one's pretty interesting. I'm not too sure exactly what this here is. The woman's right to vote Loonie. I'm not too sure what exactly the mintage is on this bad boy right here. If I can, I will hit you up right here with it. But this already, I'm pretty sure, is a decent find. Oh, here we go, guys. I think this is our first Olympic Lucky Loon here in roll number 2, 2004. So I think this might be able to find a decent place in our Whitman folder. We've also pulled out a few earlier years, late 80s, early 90s. Ooh, now this is a bit of a beauty right here. Look at this 1996. Quite a bit of luster left on that. Now, these are usually composed of electroplated bronze, as far as I know. That's what gives them this very shiny, beautiful finish. But this 1996 right here will find a very nice place in that Whitman folder. Oh, yeah, we got ourselves a Lucky Loon. This is the actual Lucky Loon right here. 2014 Lucky Loon. In roll number 4, I believe this is. But I think this will go into the Whitman album, so we will put this to the side. Oh yeah, we just got ourselves the 2006 Lucky Loon in that same roll. So we're starting to stack up these Olympic Loonies here. These ones are going to probably be a little bit lower mintage, so a little far and fewer between. Not bad finds. This one is a different design, I believe, from the other one too, at least a little different from what I can tell. Very interesting. Oh, looks like we got another cool one here. So this is the Canadian 1994 War Memorial Loonie, and it's not super low mintage or anything. I believe it's minted around 20 million, so nothing too crazy, but I can fill out my Whitman book with this, so I will throw it to the side. Here we go. This isn't the key date. Actually, 1992, I believe, is the key date for the Canadian Loonies, or it is what I would consider the lowest mint key date. But 1991 is pretty low mint as well for all Canadian denominations. So this is a good one. Hopefully, maybe there's a 1992 ahead, but even if not, that's a good find. It looks like we have another War Memorial right here. So I'll probably keep whatever one is in better shape. But that's another decent one right there. I like the design on that. You don't see it too often, that's for sure. Here's another good one right here, guys. 1993. I don't think I found one of these yet, but even if I have, I will put it to the side for some later scrutiny. Whoa, look at this right here. I am not too sure what this bad boy is, but this, I think, is a 2016 Lucky Looney. Would you look at that condition right there? Very nice. Probably not the highest mintage. If I can, I will hit you up with the mintage for this bad boy right here. But very nice. That really stood out when I pulled that one out right there. Pow. Now, this right here is not the key date, 1992, but it is still a pretty decent find. Not incredibly low mintage either, but it is the 1992 Confederation Loonie. You can see right there, they're pointing to the, what I believe is the Parliament building here in Canada. Very nice. Oh, yeah. Look at that. We just got ourselves a Terry Fox. I think we might even be able to put this into the Whitman folder. I was hoping we might get one in a little better shape than this, but this is relatively low mintage. He is definitely a Canadian hero, so a great find right here in this second last roll. I'll put this to the side. It'd be nice if we could get one in a little better shape. And oh, look at this. I believe this is the 2017 Connecting a Nation Loonie right here. Right after that Terry Fox. I'm not too sure. Yep, that is a nice one right there. So we won't be able to put this in our book, but if I can, I'll hit you guys up with the mintage for this right here, and I will put it to the side. There we go. That right there is what we are looking for, I believe. This is the 1992 the low mintage. I think this is minted around 5 million. So what I would consider the key date of the Loonies. Probably one of our better finds here today so far. Not in great condition, but it will find a nice spot in the book. So we're down to the last roll. I decided to save this machine wrapped roll for the last one, you know, save the best for last. And I definitely checked the enders. This one right here looking nice and shiny, but this one right here looking a little dull, so it's definitely circulated. You want to make sure that you do have circulated rolls here in Canada, because sometimes you can get the fresh coins and sometimes you can get ARP rolls. As I thought it was just a shiny 2019, very shiny 2019. So usually I would tune you in for the finds of this hunt, but what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to show you each and every one of the keepers that I put into my album, and then I will wrap this up for you guys. Plus, you're so white. I'm like, you lost his like steam like a tomato. I think that is pretty much going to do it for this one, guys. I definitely had fun during this hunt. If you enjoyed it, please remember to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos just like this. But we got to fill out our book pretty good. We still got a few holes in there that we're going to have to hold out for in the future, but we got some other good finds like this right here. This is definitely a beautiful Loonie to look out for, the 2016 Lucky Loonie right here. You know, the thing about these larger denominations is they aren't lower mintage, but sometimes you can find some treasures that weren't necessarily meant to be there, and some of them can be extremely collectible and extremely low mintage. One of the ones I really like to look for is the 2019 Equality, and there's some other really great Loonies you can keep an eye out for, like this one right here, another really awesome one. I definitely love the design on that. The woman's right to vote stands for a good message, like a lot of the Canadian coins. Definitely they incorporate a lot of Canadian history into the designs on Canadian coinage, and it's just absolutely awesome. I love it. Well, it's Toonie time. We got ourselves a full $1,000 box of Toonies. It's very rare that we actually get a full box of them. I made sure to check inside. They are all customer wrapped, and we are in business. If you are not aware, Toonies come in $50 rolls. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 20 rolls makes up $1,000, which means we have a whole lot of Toonies to search tonight. We're going to be looking for anything rare, low mintage, any special color enamels, or anything good like that. Proofs, specimens, lots of stuff to look for when it comes to Toonies and Canadian coins in general. What do you guys say we start this box off and see if we can get ourselves any good Toonies today? Well, just 2 rolls down, and we already have our first decent find of this hunt. Unfortunately, it is not the colored version, but believe it or not, the non-colored version is actually lower mintage. I believe this is minted at 1 million, and the colored version of this, which has like a little red flower or a little red embellishment somewhere around the center core, has a mintage of 2 million. So anytime you find the non-colored, even though they don't look as nice, they are lower mintage. This one being a little bit newer, 2018, in this shape right here, is just good enough that I will hold on to it. It doesn't have a huge premium, but if you're a World War II fan, they are tradable, they are collectible, and they are nice. So one good find for the board up there. Whoop, and I shall keep going along. 7 rolls in the books. We haven't found anything too crazy in the last couple rolls. We did manage to pull one very nice basically uncirculated Battle of the Atlantic, which is a nice one to look out for, but I only keep the non-colored ones if they are pretty much in perfect shape, like this one you see right before you here, but that's a very nice one. But that is not actually what I'm tuning you in for. This is what I'm tuning you in for. We just got our first nice colored enamel of this hunt. It's going to be the colored D-Day. Now, I mentioned earlier that the colors are usually minted at 2 million and the non-colored at 1 million. So even though this is a higher mintage than the non-colored version, I believe it is a lot more rare. When people find these, a lot of the time they hold on to it, even if they're not a coin collector. So this is our first really good find of the hunt to put on the board, and we shall keep going along and hope for some other ones. Guys, I am 9 rolls down, and I just found something that I did not expect to find today. Oh my lord, we found ourselves the 2017 glow in the dark. Now, I have one of these that was gifted to me, but I swear to the coin gods, I did not plant this thing. And man, this is a great find. This is the rarest of all of the Canadian toonies you can find, basically. It is actually glow in the dark. So if you bring this into a dark room, turn the lights off, man, you will see this green glow. That is amazing, guys. This hunt is one for the books now. It has completely validated this. This is worth like $5 to $10 just on its own, especially in this condition. When I flipped it over, man, did it stand out. I can't believe this. Let me know if you guys have any information about the mintage or if you know anything about this down in the comments, but it has completely validated this hunt for me. What a great one, guys. I am stoked. I will throw this bad boy up there, and I will keep going along, but man, that is going to be a hard one to top. Anything else I get will just be a bonus at this point. Just one roll down, we got ourselves another good one. Now, I wouldn't have held on to these in some of my previous hunts, but I was actually kind of a fool, and I gave a lot of the ones I kept when these originally came out away. So I really need some of these colored and non-colored Bill Reeds very badly. I actually had a few rolls of them, and I returned some of them to the bank because I just thought they were so common that I could get my hands on them whenever I wanted, but that is not really the case anymore. It is very common to find the colored V-Toonies, but these Bill Reeds are starting to get a little more far and few between. So I'm going to start holding on to these, or at least a couple of them, depending on how many I find in my hunts. It's a very nice, beautiful Toonie, if you can't tell. So another great find for the board. Man, this hunt is going great. Let's see if we can top it off with anything else. Well, I've concluded this hunt. Before I start breaking it down for you guys, I would really appreciate if you all would hit that thumbs up. And if you have not, please subscribe for more coin collecting videos just like this. And then what do you say? We get right into it. So usually I don't keep these right here, but I did keep this one because it is in immaculate condition, and it goes along with the War of 1812 quarter series. There's actually a little folder binder you can put them in, a little set thing that I can get for pretty cheap, and they sell for a pretty good price when you put them all in there. So I decided to keep this because it's in such good shape. The HMS Shannon War of 1812 Toonie. Very nice. Then we got these 3 non-colored World War IIs, and some of these are just absolute beauties. Like this right here is basically uncirculated. It must have come out of a roll pretty recently to be in this kind of condition, but I don't think I've ever found an armistice looking this good, or maybe 1 or 2, but very nice. Definitely keepers to me. And then we have that one Battle of the Atlantic that is in very good shape as well. Not quite as good as that last armistice Toonie, but good enough for me to keep. Now, what do you say I show you guys the real find keepers of this hunt? So we got ourselves a nice couple of colored keepers here. Bit of a tongue twister for you. We got this colored D-Day. Now, not in the greatest condition. It has a little bit of dirt and grime and stuff on it, but you know what? That's okay. I will take it still because I absolutely love these older colored World War IIs. I mean, it's not older. It's 2019, so it's 2 years old, I guess, now, but hey, pretty sweet. I will take it. I always keep the colored enamels when it comes to toonies, unless it looks like they have absolutely been through the meat grinder. But this right here is in a little bit better shape. Now, this, I guess, is from last year now because it is the 2020 Bill Reed, and we are now in 2021, but it is in really good shape. But it should be because it's only a year old, but it's probably been in circulation a little bit. Got a couple little dings and scratches and gouges and stuff on it, but that is okay. I will keep it nonetheless. I really like how there's that little like spider webbing kind of thing going on the outside on that one right there. And what do you say I show you the holy grail of this hunt? Well, we did it, guys. Another bucket lister for our Toonie hunts here. We got the 2017 glow in the dark. This is super rare. I have not found one yet, and I've probably done close to 10 Toonie hunts, so I'm glad this was the one because it's been a while and I was trying to mix it up for you guys, hoping maybe I could find a few of the World War II colored enamels, and little did I know that this bad boy would be waiting for me in the box. That's the thing when it comes to coin roll hunting. You know, if you hunt it, you will eventually find it. You know, if I didn't pick up these Toonies and I picked up dimes or nickels or something else, I might have gotten completely skunked, but something told me to grab Toonies. I'm glad I did. I hope you guys enjoyed this hunt. I definitely did. We got some good stuff today, but hopefully there'll be some more good hunts in the future. Hopefully I'll find a couple more of these in my coin roll hunting career, but I'm definitely excited for some of the new colored Toonies that are going to be coming out this year most likely. But if you guys did enjoy this hunt, let me know down in the comments what your favorite find was. And that's pretty much it, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Peace out, everybody, and have a good one.